Hello, everybody. This is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, and y'all know the tennis pastor coming at you with a quick video. People, listen to me. Listen. People, it's just what the title says. Those people who doubt the greatness and super GOATness of Djokovic, just go to Wikipedia. People, you may say, Magic Man, what you mean go to Wikipedia? Yeah, people. Until you actually go to Wikipedia, then you will see how Djokovic is just has broken and still breaking all the records, breaking Federer's records, breaking Nadal's records, breaking Jesus Christ records. Just go to Wikipedia. Once you go to Wikipedia, you will see what Zverev said just a few hours ago or yesterday, whenever he did the post-game interview. He said, this guy's the GOAT, man. He's already broken all the records, you know. I mean, so I know he ain't broken every record, but I'm going to say, y'all know what I'm saying. All the major records, except for the Dow stuff on clay. He ain't broken that stuff, that clay stuff. But yeah, Zverev just said it. But people, just go to Wikipedia. People, let me tell you. Now, I take pride on having a feel of what a player is like, especially Nadal, Djokovic, and Federer. So, but people, I needed, back in 2018, I sort of got taken by surprise when I went to Wikipedia to read about Djokovic. I was doing a video. I think it was on the Nadal-Djokovic rivalry. So I needed to go to, usually I don't have to go to Wikipedia, but I needed to go to Wikipedia to get the head-to-head and some other things. Just get statistics on the Djokovic-Nadal rivalry. So while I was there, that's when I saw all the records that Djokovic had already broken. People, listen. Federer, of course, blows up Wikipedia. Nadal blows up Wikipedia. I could argue with you. Pete Sampras blows up Wikipedia. Not as much as Nadal and Federer, but Pete Sampras blows up Wikipedia somewhat. But people, Djokovic super blows up Wikipedia as far as records broken. But people, yeah. But when I went to Wikipedia to study Djokovic, this was in 2018. I think it was during that, a year after I started my channel, 2018. Now, I already did a couple videos on Djokovic. I said that Djokovic, he did have a slightly higher level. His God mode was a little higher than Federer and Nadal's God mode. So I said when Djokovic go to his highest level, he can beat Federer and Nadal, okay? I knew that Djokovic could go at a slightly higher level than Federer and Nadal. Okay, I knew that going in. I also knew Djokovic had a better head-to-head against Federer and Nadal. But people, this is what a lot of people they don't grasp this. And the media don't talk about this. Because they talking about tomorrow, okay, that would be amazing, unbelievable. It would solidify Djokovic as a GOAT. If he wins the Grand Slam, all four, and he's probably going to do that tomorrow, probably. And I got a video coming out on that. But people don't realize, people, and this what impressed me in 2018 when I was reading about Djokovic on Wikipedia. People, Djokovic really has already won the Grand Slam, but it just overlapped into 1 year. He's already won all four, not just a Grand Slam, and the ATP finale. In other words, people, he held all 5 titles currently at one time. Now, a lot of people don't grasp that. Now, let me tell you what this idiot said. I'm going to prove to you that a lot of even general tennis fans, they don't get this Djokovic thing until you actually go and just look at what Djokovic has done and the records he's broken. Okay. When I went to Wikipedia in 2018, it did say Djokovic, he held all 5 titles at one time. See, you don't even hear the media. See, the media is not even reminding people of that. Nobody's even talking about that. They talking about Djokovic. He needs to win the Olympic medal to win the Golden Slam. Man, I told y'all that Olympic medal, that's good for your country, but that don't help you out with the GOAT. Y'all see what I'm saying? You better win that Grand Slam, win it all 4 in 1 year. That makes you the GOAT. Okay, so people, one record Djokovic already got. He really already won the Grand Slam. Now, I know you're going to say, but tennis proper, there's a difference between, well, to me, listen, I know based on the way they got it structured, you got to win the Grand Slam in 1 year. In one year, okay? It can't overlap. But to me, it's just, if you can win it consecutive. Djokovic has already won it consecutively. But let me tell you what this idiot said. I told this idiot, I'm calling this person an idiot, tennis idiot. I said, do you know, this was like 3 or 4 years ago, and this is when I knew people don't grasp this Djokovic thing. They don't quite know why why he's like the official GOAT now, especially if he went tomorrow. Okay, people, listen. This person, I said, Djokovic, do you know Djokovic held all 4 titles at the same time? Plus, he held the ATP finale, so he held all 5 major titles currently and at the same time. You know what this person said? They said, that's no big deal. Agassi has already done that. Agassi won on all 4 surfaces. I say, man, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about winning on all 4 surfaces. You can win on all 4 surfaces over a 5-year period. For example, you can win the Wimbledon 1 year. 2 years later, you can win the French Open. 2 years later, you can win the U.S. Open. And 2 years later, you can win the Australian Open. I'm not talking about that, fool. What I'm talking about is Djokovic. He won all 4 titles in 1 year, but it's just over. I'm talking about in a year's time consecutively, meaning he did it this way. I think, let me get it right. So in 2015 Wimbledon, he won that. The 2015 Wimbledon. A couple months later, he won the 2015 U.S. Open. 4 months after that, in November, 3 months after that, 4 months, he won the ATP finale. That's 3, okay, consecutively. And then a month and a half after that, a couple months after that, he won the Australian Open. Okay, that's 4. And then in 2016 January, he won the Australian Open. That's 4. And 3-4 months after that, he won the 2016 French Open. All 4. To me, that's Grand Slam. So, but they don't count that. But what matters is the consecutive. It ain't really doing it in the same year. What matters is the consecutiveness of it. So Djokovic has already done that. But people ain't even talking about that. He's already done. Everybody think tomorrow's a big deal. I know it is. But he's already done this shit. I see y'all got me want to curse now. So, but people, just go to Wikipedia. And Djokovic, man, listen. When I went to Wikipedia, okay, the last 3, up to like a year ago, and I don't take that back now. I always said Federer was arguably the GOAT. Or at that time, and I'm talking about presently. But I knew, and I did say that, Djokovic is cornering all Federer's records. And you know, people, you know what's scary? I'm going to do a separate video on this if he win tomorrow. You know what made Djokovic so officially the GOAT now? It's that he could win a lot more majors and he could stay number 1 for the next 2 years, at least. In other words, it ain't like he's in a wheelchair now and he gonna win the Grand Slam and retire. But that's funny. Hey, that's funny. Djokovic said this twice. He said tomorrow he gonna play this match like it's his last match. And he said, who knows? It could be my last match. Maybe, maybe not. That's funny. He said that twice. Okay? So people, yeah, that's it. Video is over. Go to Wikipedia. You know, I don't get in no comment section talking. Just go to go to Wikipedia first. Then come back in the comment section. Don't argue with people about this. Just go to Wikipedia. Go to Wikipedia. Tennis preacher, prophet, psychic, signing off. Have a good one.